watched as the ghost lifted heavy wooden pestles. They began to wash meat and parboil rice, pounding mountains of yam in mortars. In another corner, women were scrubbing massive iron pots with all their strength. Others were standing over the blazing firewood, stirring huge pots of boiling soup. The heat in the kitchen was intense, but the ghosts did not stop to wipe their sweat. They just worked and worked. As Lola looked closer in the dim light, her heart skipped a beat. She started recognizing their faces. The man blowing the firewood with all his energy was her next-door neighbor. Just yesterday, he was complaining bitterly about severe chest and back pains. Now she knew why. The man lifting the heaviest bags of rice was her best friend's elderly father, and the woman rapidly chopping baskets of onions was the cheerful woman who sold akara at the village junction. Then, the dark, wicked truth finally hit Lola. Every single ghost working in that kitchen was a regular customer of Bisi. Anyone and everyone who ate her sweet food was trapped. Their physical bodies were fast asleep in their comfortable beds at home, but their souls were right here, forced to do free, hard labor in the middle of the night. Bisi just stood comfortably in the middle of the hot kitchen, crossing her arms and watching them sweat. She walked up and down like a wicked slave master. She pointed her fingers, shouting commands at the tired souls. "Pound that yam faster," she ordered into the dark night. "Stir that soup properly. The morning customers will soon be here." The ghosts could not talk back. They could not rest. Lola covered her mouth in terror. She realized how lucky she was. If she had broken the rule and eaten even one spoon of that food, her soul would be out there pounding yam too. At exactly 5 a.m., Bisi stood up from her wooden chair. She brought out her blood-red handkerchief again. She swung it in the air 3 times and then clapped her hands. Instantly, the ghosts stopped working. They dropped their pestles and vanished into thin air, flying back to their sleeping bodies in the village. The kitchen was left totally spotless, filled with 10 giant pots of sweet-smelling food. Lola waited until Bisi walked to the front of the restaurant to unlock the main doors. As soon as the coast was clear, Lola quietly squeezed through the back window and ran for her life. She did not go home. She ran straight to the village square. The respected chiefs and townsmen were already gathering under the big tree for their morning meeting. Lola fell to her knees in the dirt, crying and shaking with fear. She begged them to listen and told them everything she had seen. She told them about the red handkerchief, the hand clapping, the ghostly midnight labor, and the dead, empty eyes of their friends and neighbors. She explained that their men were waking up exhausted because their souls were secretly pounding yam and washing pots for Bisi every midnight. The village square went completely silent for a moment. Then the chiefs and townsmen burst into loud mocking laughter.